Hey beauties, it's your girl, Black Girl Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming a get ready with me, and of course, get into it. This is the finished look, okay? We just, chatted a little bit. We did this bomb makeup look, this recreation, if you must. I will go ahead and put a picture on the screen of the lovely young lady whose makeup look I recreated. I'm absolutely in love. I think it turned out gorgeous. And yeah, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. If you are new here, welcome. I'm obviously your girl Alicia, aka Black Girl Alicia. Thank you for joining the family. If you are not a part of my subscribers already, my beauties, please make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. I have a few other videos that I have posted and some other things for you to check out. So without further ado, let's get into the Welcome back, Era of Lee Glam fam. How are you doing today? So I'm gonna do a get ready with me today. I actually have there's lashes on the inside of this bag. There's actually this sorry, my lights are trying to play me right now. I am going to be doing a recreation of this lovely young woman on Instagram. I think I found her. I seen a picture or a little video snippet she had of this makeup look she did, and it was blum. Speaking of, I just realized my phone is right there and I need to reference the photo. So give me a second while I go get my tablet. Okay, we back. My bad. So I found the photo. I'll make sure to insert it on the screen, but I just need to look at it so that I can make sure I'm referencing it correctly. So yeah. All right, I'm just gonna start by filling in my brows. As you know, this is a get ready with me. I'm actually getting ready to go to bed. All right, so life update. Back in beginning of April, when like right after this whole quarantine stuff happened, I was at work and I was having some like crazy weird leg pain and I didn't know what it was. And so I figured, I had just did some yard work that weekend. So I was like, well, it's probably just nothing. Like my body's just probably sore because I don't work out like I used to. So I didn't really think much of it. I go home and so I work kind of like graveyard. I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So I go home and I go to get some sleep and I wake up and my leg was on fire. Like, I was in so much pain. My leg was in so much pain. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, did I pull something? Did I hurt something? And to like try to bend my foot like up or down was excruciating. When I got up to walk, it was hard to walk. Like, I was kind of like limping, like it was so painful. So they have this little Now clinic that I can do on my phone with my insurance. And I just was like, you know, I'm just going to see a doctor. It's probably nothing. Like, I probably just pulled something. So I get on the little Now clinic, and I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to like hit this brow. It's always hard to do this brow for whatever reason. So went to the did the Now clinic and told the lady my symptoms, and she was like, you're only 28, but what you're explaining to me are typically symptoms of a blood clot. Just go into, you know, your urgent care. She looked up, told me which one in my area that I could go to. I go there. And the funny thing, well, I guess the funny but the not so funny of just the whole medical field in itself is that when I went, I tell the doctor, I let them know. The nurses are all cool. The doctor comes in. I explained to him what the doctor on the Now clinic said, and he was like, you're 28 years old. You don't have a blood clot. Just like that. And I'm like, oh. Okay. So he's like, I'm just going to do some x-rays. You probably just pulled something and send you on your way. They do x-rays, they do a CAT scan, they do this Doppler on my leg, or they do this blood thing that shows like if your levels are high, like as far as blood clot's concerned. Everything came back that it was, and that I did in fact have a blood clot. And then the CT scan showed that I had clotting in both of my lungs. Fortunately for me, it was I want to say very acute, so I don't believe that the clots were big, although I've never seen the x-rays myself. I'm just going to say that it was, and Lord willing it is. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm blessed enough to still be here to tell my story, and I was put on blood thinners, and this was beginning of April. It's now May, almost beginning of June, so about almost 2 months ago. So I've been on blood thinners for the past almost 2 months, and I will probably be on them for another 4 months because it says the minimum 6 months. Some people do 3 months, so we'll see. I have a doctor's appointment next week, and if you guys want to have a video on that, or maybe like go along with me while I go to the doctor and kind of learn some info as I learn it, then, you know, I would be more than happy to share my journey, because I know that sometimes we don't always take our health very seriously. I have kind of been a person that takes like, I've always taken my health very seriously. So I'm like, I go to the doctor, you know, 2-3 times a year, or at least once a year for my annual checkups, especially when it comes to my lady parts. So I'm very proactive in that sense. And I'm just grateful that I didn't take it, that I did take it seriously, and that I went in, and that I actually had somebody that was like, no, yeah, go and, you know, like, get checked, because they found something, and then I was able to make a decision about what I was going to do and my steps moving forward. So that's a blessing in itself. I was kind of feeling a bit depressed and anxious. Anyone who knows me knows that I do have a history of anxiety. That's not something that I always speak about, just because when people hear you say anxiety, sometimes they look at you like, girl, that ain't a real thing. Anxiety and depression is very, very real. And as far as depression goes, I'm learning that that also can have a lot to do with your diet. So that's something that I've actively been trying to change. I recently, within the past 2 months, past month and a half, it'll be 2 months. Yeah, it'll be 2 months, June. I went pescatarian, and I had already before that, for the past 2 years, I haven't eaten red meat. So, you know, like just making those little lifestyle changes, needing to work out more, because I know working out is like life-changing. I know when I was going through everything with my anxiety, meditation and working out helped me tremendously so that I wouldn't have to take anxiety medications, because I am definitely pro therapy, more of a holistic approach than I am the medicine side of things. So, you know, I'm just working on changing my diet, watching the things that I put inside of my body, because I know that that can just make a major difference as far as your health is concerned, as far as how you feel, as far as how your skin looks, as far as just your overall health in general, your hair growth, like everything like that. So I'm really working on making those adjustments for myself, just so that I can live a longer, healthier life. So that's just what I've been going through. And you know, I just felt like that was something that needed to be said, because we as people, especially men, nobody wants to go to the doctor. And I'm like, yeah, the doctor's like, I think I'm not even gonna go into my beliefs on how the whole doctor insurance realm of things, especially when current said pandemic going on, how that works and how I feel the government and all those people are intertwined in that. Let's just say, like, sometimes I just feel like doctors will make it like, okay, this is something that you'll have to live with for the rest of your life and there's nothing you can do about it. And I just feel like that's very wrong. There used to be a time when we as people focused more on nutrition and the things that we put in our body, and promoting a healthy lifestyle. And I just feel like we've just now come to a new age and era where we promote medication. And, you know, anytime people want to speak of holistic approaches, they want to give you 1,001 reasons why those things won't help you. But the studies show something very, very, very different. Beauty mark. All right, so we got a pretty good base here for our eyeshadow. I'm gonna try not to make this a super duper long video. And I have one of the palettes that she used. She used the 39A Morphe palette, which I have here, and she also used the 35S. I don't have that palette, unfortunately, but I did bring a couple other palettes with me that have similar colors to what she used. And like, I'm going to go into the deeper one. Yeah, that one's like a little bit better. And I always go above my crease. To create kind of like another crease above where I want my crease to be. So this is my natural crease. If I look at you head on, this up here is where I want my crease to be. So that's the little line we're gonna follow. And I try to look down as I place my color, just so I can see where I'm putting it. Ooh. That may have been the color that she used on the inside. Honey. So this is the lighter green. from the 35B palette. Blue. So her purple is just kind of like just right in here. All right. So yeah, but other than that, with my health, there's really not much been going on. Just working. You know, that essential worker life is can be overwhelming sometimes, but I am nonetheless blessed. So I count all my blessings each and every day. Okay, yeah, so that purple looks pretty good right there. So again, just patting it on there, kind of overlapping the colors a little bit so they blend into one another and not like they're sitting on top of each other. Anybody got time for that? Okay. Anything? Just because I really want this other pink, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit in there. Oh, yes. The crease, we're just gonna put a little bit of the concealer that I used on my brush. And I'm gonna lay it right there. And we're not really putting a shape on it. We're just kind of tapping. Because once we put that blue, we want it to look almost like it was just supposed to be there. And see, like I'm not like swiping, I'm patting. We're gonna, maybe I should open it first. Spray a little Fix Plus on here. So she used this color in the palette. And this is in the color Dare Me. But I'm gonna see what that looks like. But I might just use this color in the MAC palette from Patrick's Starrr, which is Hickie. Right? Or in the shadows, I'm sorry. In the shadows. Ooh, it's pretty. That is pretty. Just for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna go into a little of that blue. Ooh. Yeah, we'll put that like mainly on the lid, like right here. Yes. For all of the 2020 graduates, congrats, okay? You guys do not go unnoticed just because you had to do virtual learning, because they are postponing a lot of graduations, or you know, for some it's up in the air as if it'll happen at all. You guys are important, you are awesome, you are phenomenal, and I think that this just will continue to show the level of resilience, the level of commitment and passion that you guys will move forward with in your lives. And this moment has been so defining in itself. Take all of that and go out into the world and kill it, okay? Don't let this stop you. Just, you know, let this be just what it is, which is a bump in the road, and continue to just be awesome, incredible, phenomenal, because that's what you guys are. And Congratulations. Okay, so this is what we're looking like for now. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye, and we'll be back. All right, guys, so this is the finish look. I let my hair down, slicked my edges a little bit, and just put on a cute little top. Sorry if you see my mic, but it's super duper flowy. Anywho's, this is what I'm looking like. Thank you for coming and chilling with me, getting ready with me. This would be a super duper cute summer look. Maybe a brunch with your girls. I don't know. But anywho's, thank you for hanging out with me. Please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell at the top to be notified the next time I post another video. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I will definitely be trying to post more content for you all to see. I have a few videos that I have not yet posted, but I'm editing, so I should have those up soon. And yeah, let's just stop all the chit chat and get to those slow-mos, honey. Okay? Get out of here.